Hey, everyone, welcome to Radio 28. So, on November 6, 2024, Republican presidential candidate and former President Trump declared that he's won the 2024 U.S. presidential election. After 4 years, Trump's heading back to the White House. As we wrap up this election, one of the biggest stories is the major backing Trump got from Elon Musk, the top dog on the list and the guy who can pretty much make kings in America in 2024. On October 19, Elon Musk dropped a bombshell at a Pennsylvania event. He announced he'd be giving away $1 million every day to lucky swing state voters who signed a petition supporting free speech and gun rights, right up until election day. Yep, that's $1 million daily. This move sent swing state voters into a frenzy, signing petitions like crazy. The money? All thanks to Musk's new Political Action Committee, set up to back Trump. Swing states are always the battlegrounds in U.S. elections, and Musk just scooped up a ton of voter contact info with this $1 million giveaway and petition drive. According to The Guardian, his team hired around 400 people to go door to door in these swing states, trying to convince folks to vote for Trump. It's pretty rare for a billionaire to be so open about backing a candidate like this. In fact, Elon Musk even joked on Tucker Carlson's show that I'm doomed if Trump loses. Tesla's stock skyrocketed nearly 39% in just 4 trading days after the election, pushing its market value past $1.1 trillion. Elon Musk's net worth jumped a whopping $70 billion, and to top it off, he's been tapped to lead a new government efficiency team. People are saying there's nothing stopping Elon Musk from achieving his goals now. For years, this entrepreneurial madman has been playing a massive game of chess. His recent presidential campaign involvement, along with companies like Tesla, SpaceX and Neuralink, are all just pieces on his grand board. So what's Elon Musk really up to? Let's connect the dots and explore the mind of a man who could shape the future of our planet. Before he was the world's richest man, Elon Musk was already a pretty eccentric figure among the Silicon Valley elite. In 2018, when Tesla was struggling with Model 3 production, Elon Musk went on a Twitter rant, calling people idiots and getting into online fights. In October of that year, he posted a Japanese manga panel of a cat girl and captioned it, "It's me, actually a cat girl, this is a selfie of me." Twitter briefly suspended his account, thinking it had been hacked, until Elon Musk confirmed it was him. Since buying Twitter and renaming it X in 2022, Elon Musk has been making headlines for some pretty bizarre behavior. Like, who carries a kitchen sink into their office? And let's not forget about firing a bunch of top executives right off the bat. Elon Musk also made employees memorize code, print it out, and then tear it up before showing him how to rewrite it on a computer. Then there's the time he half-jokingly claimed to be an alien.
People believe that you are an alien.
I am an alien.
You are. Please,
Yeah.
now you are uncovered.
Yes. I keep telling white people I'm an alien, but nobody believes me.
It wasn't until 2021, when Elon Musk admitted on Saturday Night Live that he has Asperger's syndrome, that people really understood where his out-there ideas and sometimes controversial statements came from. Asperger's is a type of autism spectrum disorder that can affect social skills, empathy, and communication. But people with Asperger's often have incredible talents, and some are even considered geniuses. That's why people sometimes call it the genius disease. While there's still debate about whether Asperger's is truly linked to genius, Elon Musk's mom, May, has always believed her son is exceptionally gifted. Elon Musk was born in 1971 into a wealthy white family in South Africa. His mom, May, and dad, Errol, had 3 kids: Elon, his younger brother Kimball, and his sister Tosca. Elon was a child prodigy. At just 3 years old, his mom sent him to preschool with 4- and 5-year-olds. The principal suggested she wait a year, but May was convinced she had a genius on her hands. And she was right. As a kid, Elon was reading for over 10 hours a day, had read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica by the age of 8, taught himself programming at 10, and even created a video game called Blaster that he sold for $500 when he was 12. Despite his intelligence and privileged upbringing, Elon Musk's childhood was far from idyllic. His father, Errol, was a volatile and abusive man who frequently beat his mother. After his parents divorced when Elon was 9, his father remarried a younger widow named Heidi who had a daughter. Incredibly, years later, Errol married his stepdaughter, Heidi's daughter, Jana, and they had 2 children together. Elon Musk considered his father's actions to be a huge disgrace, and their relationship was severely strained. After his parents' divorce, Elon lived with his father for a while before eventually moving in with his mother. In an interview, Elon Musk described his father as a terrifying human being who abused him when he was young. He said his father did almost everything bad you could imagine. Despite this, Elon Musk has shared similar views with his father about the importance of having children, believing that it's essential for the survival of civilization. Interestingly, Elon Musk's first wife, Justine Wilson, has also mentioned seeing a similar volatile side to Elon Musk. While Elon Musk's family history and views on reproduction are fascinating, they're not the main focus of this video. In 1995, Elon Musk started his first company, Zip2, a kind of Yelp meets Google Maps. 4 years later, Zip2 was acquired, netting Elon Musk a cool $22 million. Hot off that success, he founded X.com, an email-based payment system. Around the same time, Peter Thiel and Max Levchin started a company called Confinity and launched their online payment system called PayPal. In 2001, X.com merged with Infinity, and the combined company was renamed PayPal. So while many people say Elon Musk founded PayPal, it's not entirely accurate. The real founders were Peter Thiel and Max Levchin. In October 2002, at just 31 years old, Elon Musk cashed out big when eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion, netting him a cool $328 million. Instead of resting on his laurels, Elon Musk decided to go all in on some pretty wild ventures. He started or acquired companies about rockets, SpaceX, about electric cars, Tesla, solar power, SolarCity, and about tunnels, The Boring Company. It was like he was trying to conquer every corner of the universe, from the depths of the Earth to the far reaches of space. Let's talk about Tesla, a name we're all familiar with. While Elon Musk is synonymous with Tesla, he wasn't actually the founder. Tesla was started in Silicon Valley in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, and named after Nikola Tesla, the inventor of the alternating current. In 2004, Elon Musk invested $6.5 million in Tesla, becoming its largest shareholder and chairman. He took the reins and made the final calls on all matters. A few months later, the first Tesla Roadster prototype was born. Elon Musk poured more money into the project and planned for mass production in 2007. However, the transition from research to manufacturing was fraught with challenges. Issues like transmission failures, difficulties in painting the carbon fiber body, and an overwhelmed factory drove up costs. Actually, way back in the 90s, General Motors created the world's first electric car, the EV1. It was a hit with consumers, who loved its quiet operation, zero emissions, and smooth ride. While the range wasn't huge, it was more than enough for city driving. But a few years later, GM made the shocking decision to recall and destroy every single EV1. Why? Many believe it was a conspiracy involving big oil and the government. When George W. Bush became president, with the backing of powerful oil interests, the death knell was sounded for electric cars. If the EV1 had survived, Tesla might never have become the giant it is today. After that, most automakers dabbled in electric vehicles, but nobody was really committed. They all knew electric cars were the future, but no one wanted to make the big investment. That's when Elon Musk, the king of impossible challenges, came along. Facing a potential death for Tesla, Elon Musk adopted a tyrannical management style. He got personally involved in every aspect of production, micromanaging everything and pushing his employees to the limit. As one reader of Elon Musk put it, Elon Musk's management style was simple: get a new idea, find someone to do it. If it doesn't work, Elon Musk shows up, fires people, drives everyone crazy, and then, miraculously, everything gets done. That's how Elon Musk turned Tesla around. In 2010, Tesla went public on the Nasdaq. 2 years later, they launched the Model S, sparking a global electric vehicle craze. That same year, Tesla finally turned a profit. Fast forward a decade, and Tesla's stock price has soared over 100 times, with a market cap topping $1 trillion, easily outpacing the combined value of the next 7 largest automakers. But while Tesla has achieved astronomical valuation, its sales, at 1.81 million in 2024, pale in comparison to giants like Toyota, 9.48 million, Volkswagen, 5.28 million, and Ford, 4.41 million. Yet, despite being a relative newcomer in the auto industry, Tesla has garnered unprecedented valuation. This is largely due to Elon Musk's visionary approach to the electric vehicle market. In 2014, Tesla made headlines by open-sourcing all its patents, inviting other automakers to copy its technology. This move not only boosted Tesla's brand but also accelerated the development of the electric vehicle industry as a whole. By sharing its patents, Tesla addressed one of the biggest challenges facing the nascent EV market, the lack of standardized technology. Sharing patents with competitors might seem like a loss for Tesla, but it's actually a strategic move. Once competitors adopt Tesla's technology, they're essentially joining Tesla's tech platform, which helps to make Tesla's standards the industry norm. And let's not forget about Tesla's supercharger network. That's where Elon Musk's real pride lies. With the world's largest charging infrastructure, Tesla has a significant advantage over its competitors. Elon Musk unveiled Tesla's secret master plan in 3 parts, 2006, 2016, and 2023. In the first part, he boldly predicted that solar energy would eventually replace fossil fuels as the world's primary power source. His plan was simple: build an expensive sports car to attract wealthy buyers, use the profits to build more affordable cars for the middle class, and finally, create a mass-market electric vehicle. Back in 2006, when the first iPhone hadn't even been released, most people thought Elon Musk was just a crazy dreamer. But look at Tesla now. His vision has largely become a reality. So while most people just talk big, Elon Musk actually delivers. In his secret master plan, Part 2, Elon Musk introduced concepts like energy storage and autonomous driving, which have now become realities. In Part 3, he went even further, outlining a bold plan to completely replace fossil fuels with renewable energy. He proposed powering the entire electrical grid with renewable sources, using heat pumps in homes and businesses, and even electrifying planes and ships. It's no longer just about replacing fossil fuels, it's about transforming the entire planet. Tesla has evolved from a car company into a clean energy powerhouse. In fact, Elon Musk predicted back in 2019 that Tesla's energy business would eventually surpass its automotive business. Solar energy has always been central to Elon Musk's vision, as evidenced by his 2006 investment in SolarCity, which Tesla later acquired. But if you think Earth terraforming is as crazy as it gets, you're underestimating Elon Musk. His real goal is Mars, after all. Remember when SpaceX launched Starship on October 13, 2024? That giant rocket, taller than a 20-story building, took off from Boca Chica, Texas. The coolest part? The first stage booster, after separating from the spaceship, came back down and was caught by a giant robotic arm they called Mechazilla. It was like a giant pair of chopsticks catching a falling rocket. It was totally wild. Remember when Elon Musk unveiled that giant Starship rocket back in 2016? He wanted to reuse it over and over, even catching the first stage booster back at the launch pad. Well, guess what? They actually did it. This, chopsticks catching a rocket, thing is like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's totally insane. Wendy Cobb, a professor at the Air Force Institute of Technology, told ABC News that the cost of space travel is about to plummet. Why? Because companies like SpaceX are figuring out how to reuse rockets. Imagine launching a rocket and then catching it as it comes back down. That's what SpaceX did with their Falcon 9, and it's made space travel a lot cheaper. With their new Starship, Elon Musk thinks they can make it even cheaper, like hundreds of dollars per pound. So, in the not-so-distant future, space travel might be as common as flying on a plane. We're on the cusp of a new era of space exploration. And guess what? Elon Musk has been geeking out about space since he was a kid. His favorite book growing up was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's about this guy who travels around the galaxy with a bunch of aliens. And get this, during a vacation in Rio de Janeiro, while everyone else was hitting the beach, Elon Musk was on the sand, nose deep in a book about rocket propulsion. Talk about a space nerd. Just a few months later, in March 2002, Musk founded SpaceX with a cool $100 million. That's right, SpaceX is actually older than Tesla. Some people even joke that Tesla is just Elon Musk's piggy bank to fund his Mars dreams. After Tesla went public, Elon Musk used it as a financial powerhouse, leveraging its stock to fuel SpaceX's ambitious projects. Launching rockets is no small feat, and it's incredibly expensive. In the early days, SpaceX was on the brink of collapse. In 2006, 2007, and 2008, SpaceX's Falcon 1 rocket failed to launch 3 times in a row. Elon Musk was burning through the money he'd made from PayPal, and Tesla was facing a huge crisis with the Roadster. Then the 2008 financial crisis hit, and investors were running scared. Desperate for cash, Elon Musk sold his houses, moved into his mother-in-law's basement, and bet everything he had on SpaceX and Tesla. With only enough money left for one more rocket launch, Elon Musk was facing the possibility of losing it all. The pressure was so intense that it took a toll on his marriage, and he and Justine divorced in September 2008. Looking back, Elon Musk has said that 2008 was the worst year of his life. But even through all the hardships, he never gave up on his dream of space exploration. As the saying goes, hard work pays off. After multiple failures, SpaceX finally achieved a successful launch in September 2008, and soon after, they landed a huge contract. But Elon Musk isn't stopping there. Beyond colonizing Elon Mars, he's got even crazier ideas, like awakening a silicon-based civilization. At the 2019 World Artificial Intelligence Conference, Elon Musk and Jack Ma had a 45-minute discussion. During the talk, Elon Musk made a pretty wild claim. He thinks humanity is essentially a biological bootloader for a digital superintelligence. He said, "You could sort of think of humanity as a biological bootloader for digital superintelligence, a very tiny piece of code, without which the computer cannot start."
Well, I'm not sure, is that good or bad? I don't know. I mean, it seemed to me some time ago that you could sort of think of humanity as a biological bootloader for digital superintelligence. For those who know what a bootloader is, a very tiny piece of code without which the computer cannot start.
That's a mind-blowing idea, suggesting that one day, silicon-based life might replace carbon-based life as the dominant species on Earth. All known life on Earth is primarily carbon-based, meaning it's composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. But science fiction author Isaac Asimov proposed that there could be 6 different forms of life in the universe, with carbon-based life ranking only 3rd. He suggested that silicon-based life might be more common, given the abundance of silicon in the universe compared to carbon. In fact, silicon makes up 28% of the Earth's crust, while carbon is only 0.03%. Of course, Isaac Asimov was science fiction writers. While silicon is abundant on Earth, it's unlikely to support silicon-based life. Silicon atoms have an extra electron shell compared to carbon atoms, making them less able to hold on to their outer electrons. This results in silicon compounds being much less stable and more prone to breaking apart. Additionally, silicon readily reacts with oxygen to form silica, or sand. With Earth's oxygen-rich atmosphere, silicon-based life would struggle to survive. However, just because Earth isn't suitable for silicon-based life doesn't mean it's impossible elsewhere. Planets with thin atmospheres or low oxygen levels, like the Moon or Mars, might provide more favorable conditions. We simply haven't discovered any silicon-based life yet. When Elon Musk talks about silicon-based life, he's really referring to AI becoming so advanced that it develops consciousness, or humans uploading their minds into computers through brain-computer interfaces, becoming digital life forms. In May 2023, Neuralink got the green light from the FDA to start human trials. And in January 2024, Elon Musk tweeted that the first human trial had begun. By February, he announced that the paralyzed participant was recovering well and could move a mouse with their mind. In July, Elon Musk and the Neuralink team shared updates on their progress and future plans. Elon Musk's ultimate goal is to seamlessly connect the human brain with computers to create a symbiosis between human and digital intelligence, reducing the risk of AI harming humanity. As a big believer in the AI threat, Elon Musk advocates for embracing AI but suggests that brain-computer interfaces like Neuralink could be our secret weapon. At Tesla's AI Day in October, their humanoid robot, Optimus, stole the show. It can dance, pick up objects, and even understand human intentions. Elon Musk predicted that by 2040, there will be at least 100 billion humanoid robots in the world, priced between $20,000 and $25,000. He believes robots like Optimus will make Tesla a $25 trillion company. Optimus is set to enter commercial production in 2026. When a fan asked Elon Musk if we could upload our brains to Optimus to live forever, Elon Musk responded that while it might be possible to upload most of our memories and mental state to the cloud and download them into a robot, the new being wouldn't be exactly the same as us. That could be the moment silicon-based life awakens. Personally, I'm not sure about silicon-based life, but I'm definitely excited about this robot. It's going to be a game changer, especially in an aging society. Besides Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, Elon Musk has another, less well-known company called The Boring Company. This company focuses on building underground tunnels to solve traffic congestion. The idea came to Elon Musk when he was stuck in traffic in Los Angeles in late 2016. He tweeted, "Traffic is driving me nuts. I am going to start a tunneling company and see if we can solve the problem." At the time, people thought he was just joking, but soon after, The Boring Company was born. One of The Boring Company's ambitious projects is the Hyperloop, a high-speed transportation system that involves propelling pods through low-pressure tubes. With no air resistance or friction, these pods could theoretically reach speeds of up to 600 miles per hour. Imagine traveling from New York to Toronto just about 30 minutes. With the Hyperloop, commuting between major cities and smaller towns would be a breeze. To sum it up, Elon Musk has created a massive ecosystem that connects everything from electric cars and self-driving technology to solar energy, underground tunnels, space exploration, and brain-computer interfaces. His goal is to reshape the future of humanity and eventually colonize Mars. It's no wonder people joke that he's using Earth as a training ground for governing Mars. While his innovations are groundbreaking, they're also shaking up the status quo and threatening the wealth of traditional industries. On October 5, 2024, at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Elon Musk made an appearance on stage with Trump. With Trump dishing out the praise, Elon Musk hopped up onto the stage, and the two shared a firm handshake. Elon Musk was sporting a black MAGA hat and couldn't wait to show off his new look to the crowd. You know, that MAGA stands for Make America Great Again, the slogan Trump used throughout his last campaign and presidency.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
Over time, MAGA has kinda turned into a label for Trump supporters as a whole. At his October 25 rally, Elon Musk urged the crowd to vote for Trump, saying, "Bring everyone you know, even people you don't know, to register and vote for Trump. This is our last chance, I predict." Elon Musk didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk, donating $75 million to Trump's campaign. When asked why he supported Trump, Elon Musk said, "When a person is under fire, their true colors show. You can immediately tell if they're brave or a coward." With bullets flying past his head and blood on his face, Trump was still there, punching the air and shouting fight.
America is the home of the free and land of the brave. So that's who we want as president.
It was
we want a strong, brave person as president.
But truth be told, Elon Musk was already leaning towards Trump, or, you could say, the Republican side well before the assassination attempt on Trump. In October 2022, Elon Musk purchased Twitter for a whopping $44 billion. Even before the deal was finalized, Elon Musk had hinted to the media that he would reinstate former President Trump's banned account. Trump, however, was less than enthusiastic about the idea, stating, "I'm not going back on Twitter. I'm going to stay on Truth Social." Ever since January 2021, when a big crowd of Trump supporters, fired up by his words, stormed the U.S. Capitol, violently saying they wanted to take back our country, causing chaos and unrest, Trump got banned from major American social media platforms. But hey, the guy's got money, so he just went and created his own social media platform, Truth Social. As for Twitter, Elon Musk did as he promised and reinstated Trump's account in November 2022. However, since Elon Musk's takeover, Twitter's market value has plummeted. But since Elon Musk took over, Twitter's stock has been on a nosedive. According to Bloomberg, Twitter's market value dropped by a whopping 80% at the end of 2022. It's clearly not been a profitable deal. But maybe from the start, Elon Musk didn't see buying Twitter as a business deal. He might have seen it as a way to get his foot in the political door. Like many other wealthy Americans, Elon Musk has historically donated to both political parties, trying to play it safe. Personally, he's claimed to be a Democrat, supporting Obama, Hillary, and Biden. He even invited Obama to watch a SpaceX Falcon 9 launch. However, in 2022, he voted for a Republican candidate in a Texas special election, claiming it was his first time voting Republican. There are a few reasons for this shift, including California's COVID-19 restrictions hurting his Tesla factory, and Biden excluding him from electric vehicle policy meetings. But the biggest reason might be his son's transition, which really shook him up. This brings us to the rather bizarre phenomenon of a woke culture in the United States. Originating in the 2010s, this left-leaning movement has focused on issues related to race, gender, and sexuality. Since the Democratic Party generally aligns with left-wing ideologies, they've been major proponents of this movement. While the initial goal was to address social injustice and amplify the voices of marginalized groups, things have taken a rather strange turn. If you've been paying attention to Western media and gaming, you've probably noticed a trend of forcing political correctness into everything, regardless of whether it fits the story or not. From movies to video games, creators are feeling pressured to include diverse representation, even if it feels out of place. The Oscars, for example, have explicit guidelines requiring films to include diverse characters. Also, in 2022, San Francisco launched a pilot program offering $1,200 monthly stipends to transgender individuals for 18 months. Sounds great, right? Well, the gender options on the application form were a whole different story. Beyond the usual male, female, transgender male, and transgender female, there were 93 other gender options. That's right, 97 genders in total. You name it, they've probably got a gender for it. I might have gotten that wrong. If anyone knows more about it, please feel free to correct me. In July 2024, California has a new law that prohibits schools from notifying parents when their child is transitioning, unless the child explicitly consents. This means that kids who aren't old enough to drink can make life-altering decisions about their gender identity without their parents' knowledge or consent. Some schools are even going as far as encouraging or coercing students to question their gender. Elon Musk, who usually doesn't care much about woke culture, doesn't have to deal with this since his kids go to his own school. But his son, Xavier, attended a public school and ended up transitioning and cutting ties with him. Xavier has now changed their name to Vivian Wilson. Elon Musk, who is not one to back down from a fight, has since labeled woke culture a woke virus and claimed that it killed his son. Trump tried to define sex as only male and female in U.S. law during his last term, and Trump's political views undoubtedly provided some comfort to Elon Musk's wounded heart. Besides, let's not forget that Elon Musk is a businessman, and the success of Tesla and SpaceX heavily relies on government contracts and federal subsidies. Having a president who's willing to give him the green light on policies would definitely accelerate his various research projects. In fact, it's not just Elon Musk, many tech tycoons in Silicon Valley have chosen to embrace Trump. Behind Trump and Harris, or you could say the Republicans and Democrats, are actually the old guard of traditional wealth and the new tech elites. With Trump win, it might mean that Silicon Valley's techno-authoritarianism is here to stay. And let's be real, techno-authoritarianism isn't exactly a good thing. After the 2020 US election, we learned that whoever controls the information controls the truth. Trump's friendly stance towards cryptocurrencies has really excited a lot of tech elites. His promise to appoint an SEC chair who's more about building the future than blocking it has given crypto a huge boost, and it's one of the reasons Bitcoin's been going crazy lately. We won't get too deep into the politics, but it's no secret that Elon Musk has always dreamed of reshaping the world. And Trump has publicly supported his goal of getting humans to Mars. That's why people are saying that nothing can stop Elon Musk now. As he said on X, the future is going to be amazing. Of course, some people worry that Elon Musk is too powerful and his honeymoon with Trump won't last forever. Only time will tell. Alright, that's all for today. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. See you next time.